My name is Rhapsody, welcome back down to the Gungeon, the Farewell to Arms, or rather, a Farewell to Arms. It's actually the name of the update. So we were going to be doing rainbow mode, right?
Hey, don't you just love getting loot? I love getting loot. I especially love rainbow chests. Don't you wish there were more rainbow chests? Of course you do. I can make that happen for you. Are you ready for a rainbow run?
I will stop doing the voice now, unless his character continues to appear. Yeah, I only accept items in rainbow packaging.
Yay!
Time for a rainbow run. Alright, so the rainbow run gives me a rainbow chest at the start of each floor. The rainbow chest spawns 8 items. I get to choose one and then move on. Ha! Clone! Oh, that would make this run so long. Ugh. Oh, there's a lot of good stuff going on in here. Alright, let's rule some stuff out. No Zilla shotgun, no to the Cobalt hammer, no to Old Goldie, no to Patriot, no to the Chaos Amulet. Alright, so it's Yellow Chamber, it's Clone, or it's Broccoli. Well, I can't get the best synergy with Broccoli, right? Can I? Because I can't pick up Pea Shooter. Because it won't spawn in a... red chest, and I obviously can't get items over the course of the run. Is at least my understanding, as far as this currently occurs. I'm actually going to take the clone, because I figure it is possible that I end up dying just because I have to use the base weapon of the pilot until I find a black, red, or green gun in one of those rainbow chests that provides me something that I deem more valuable than dirt. I don't like a lot of the guns in those chests. I have never hidden that. Oh, you almost got me, bud. Also don't particularly like the base weapon of this character. Had I my druthers, we wouldn't be playing this character this run. But I did say I was going to be going by standard rotation. This is the next character in that standard rotation. And I also said I was going to be playing the rainbow run as soon as I unlocked it. So, don't really have an amazing amount of choice here. Going to the oubliette and as extra item for us at the very least. So that could be neat and nifty. Whee. Just kill the Gat. Beautiful. I wanted to kill the Gat in time just in case it happened to drop a credit. Or a casing, if I actually want to use the nomenclature of the game.
I took this so you wouldn't be tempted by your non-rainbow chests. You're rain, buddy.
Yeah, alright. I did have to test that just in case. Needed to know what was going on. Well, that does mean that I can save my extra keys for entrances to secret floors, at least. So, you know. There's a bright side. Every cloud is born with a silver spoon in its mouth. You know what they say. Great. Let's just loop around those naturally. Ooh, this one has an AK-47, and I have an inaccurate weapon. That was not a good mix. But thankfully, it went down well. Yeah. So I imagine there will never be any items on sale in any of the shops. I'm glad that I took the... Ooh. This is going to be wild. But I am glad that I took the... Just cross that. Thank you. Very glad that I took the clone. Because what? I die, go back to the start of the run, and then just redo the run, getting more items. If I get to the very end of the run, I don't think I will restart, because that's a Like, that's a 2-hour episode, and I have other stuff to record today, frankly. But it's also really early in the series. But it also feels like you'll get cloned basically every rainbow run. It doesn't feel like that's going to be too rare. I don't know. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it and decide in the future. How about that? So what? I need 3 keys over the course of this entire floor. I'm not going to have much to spend my money on. So I may as well just buy the key this floor and then open everything guaranteed. Yes, I know I have the trusty lockpick, but the trusty lockpick could just lock me out of some really interesting stuff. I wonder if I'll actually be able to get anything from Mapman. I have to imagine not, right? Right? Unfortunately, I'm not certain. Oh god, I'm gonna have to fight the boss with this weapon as well. That's gonna be the worst of it for me. Let's go see if Mapman has anything for us. Yep. Yeah, we just get a note. Okay, so... fine. Well, it's possible I get a key after the boss fight, so let's go for the boss fight. At least it's not Trigger Twins. Trigger Twins with the pilot is my least favorite boss fight, actually. Just because I like to force those first floor weapons. And I think that is the hardest starter item to first floor boss that exists in the game. Rito does not agree with me, and I am amazed by that, frankly. Had a couple of discussions about it. I think Rito says that the Gatling Gull is the easiest the hardest first floor boss, and that the Trigger Twins are the easiest, which is goddamn black magic to me. That is wizardry. I have no clue how that could even be considered reflective of reality. But hey, different playstyles for different people, but also, what the hell, my dude? By the way, if you didn't know, I have done some Enter the Gungeon content with Rito before. It will be linked in the description down below. Specifically, it was with a blank save file. Both of us would play at the exact same time in non-seeded runs, because there's no seeded runs for this game, at least outside of modded. Playing the same character and trying to get to the end of the game as quickly as possible, as well as capping it off with a empty save file, building a bullet that can kill the past, and then killing a past for a character. That was a good fun one. All right. Well, there we go. Nothing doing. Let's check for secret. It's not going to be a secret room in here. Check here. I was actually pretty certain it was going to be in that location. And, ooh. I guess I should just choose to shoot all of these, right? No, okay, I don't get junk. That's fine. All right, let's go down to the oubliette. Well, it says there's an item in the boss room, but there totally isn't, right? Isn't it just the letter? Nice job. Did you get hurt? Thanks for the ammo. Yeah, the game is telling me... Oh, no, it's done. It's done. So it was calling the heart an item? That makes no sense. Oh, well. Let's go down the floor. Whee! Now we should probably get a gun. Yeah, it just feels about right. Definitely not chaos bullets. Probably not fat bullets. Sling? What? I can get red chest items. Sorry. Brown chest items. Bullet bore, particulator, lacuna. Obviously not going for the health upgrade. Sling is good. Do I go for sling? Yeah, I'm gonna go for sling. I should be able to use the rogue special this floor pretty handily. Yeah, I don't know why I rolled forwards there. No, Ryan! Bad play galore. Stop tilting, Ryan. There's two of them up there, and both of them are lead rounds, so they fire predictive shots rather than shots directly at you. So if you don't know you're fighting a lead round, dodging them can be a bit difficult. That was the case for exactly both of them there. Didn't know either of them was lead. Obviously, that doesn't make my play good. It was still bad. It's just... Ah! No! I barely dodged the first one. Like, it would have been on, like, the last frame of my invincibility and dodge roll. But then the second one, yeah, I definitely deserve to get hit. I deserve to get hit by almost all of those. If not all of them. I just need to focus a little bit more. And also, remember that I am using the rogue special, not, you know... Oh, come on! That bullet wasn't even on the screen when I started rolling. I am using the rogue special, not, you know, a good starting weapon, so... See how it fires where I'm going to be rather than where I am. Ow. You can use that to completely dodge incoming attacks. But if you commit to your walking path, then enjoy the damage you're about to take. Speaking of enjoying the damage I'm about to take. Well, damn. It's the first time in a very long time that I've managed to get through that. Do these chests just give you nothing when you blow them up? No, they can give you something. Okay, so I'm still going to be opening all of those then. Like, taking the effort to shoot them. I could have sworn I was going to kill that enemy in time to have it blow up in the other direction rather than directly at me. I mean, hey, look, if I die, so I got a free sling. I've already got one master round. Like, it doesn't matter too much due to the fact that I had the clone. That said, I still shouldn't let it happen without a fight. But at least it's not the end of the world. Hell, it's not even the end of the run. Okay. Please, video game gods, give me a better weapon. The sling is not great in normal floor fights. So I would much rather be using the pilot special here. So if shops can't give me items either, then I basically just need to go to each of those two rooms. That is to say, the two possible item rooms, get those chests, and then run away. Oh, God. I can't even split them. Gun does so low damage. Doesn't have a high clip. Has very bad accuracy and very bad range. It's... I always try to start any pilot episode with, you know what? This time, I'm not going to complain about the base weapon. And then I invariably do. But in my defense, it's only because I hate it a lot. That's not a defense? Well, at least I get revived if I die. Still not keen on letting that happen, though. I have to imagine the clone will result in me getting new items. Fine. Buying some HP to actually try and keep myself alive manually here. I'd really like to get the Beholster statue. I really want to see what that is. That is the new statue that's been included. Oh, God. These enemies take so long to kill with this weapon. I'm going to be really glad that I have that sling as we get over the rest of the floors. So it's very much an investment in my future rather than in my present. I can get a ridiculous amount of money here if I desperately want to. We will keep the opportunity in mind. Because I'm thinking maybe what we want to do is next floor pick up that rainbow chest as quickly as we can, go to the altar, deposit the crest so that we can go to another floor really quickly, even before we fight the third floor boss. Picking up another rainbow chest, and then we just let ourselves die. So we get 4 rainbow chests and then start the run. Because it looks like otherwise I'm just not really going to collect any benefit from the clone. Alright, sling. Thankfully, it doesn't matter if I perfect this combat, since I can't get a master around this floor anyway. I always wanted an extra item if you manage to perfect the secret floor bosses. Apparently, there is now an extra reward for killing the old king. That was in the patch notes as well. So I'm all about that life. Sweet. No extra item. No extra item. Rough. Well, in fact, no item. Alright, I'm giving away the rest of my HP. I don't know what this money will be useful for, but better to have it than not to have it. So every time she's taking a half heart and paying me 24 casings for it. And I'll take the old crest. The old crest sits atop any other armor, so it's not like I could have taken the old crest and then taken some other armor to cover it. I'm hoping not to break this until I get to the altar. Riddle of lead. Casey! Riddle of lead. Casey! Riddle of lead. So Riddle of lead is just a bunch of stats up, like damage and speed and max HP. It's all good. And it doesn't even give you curse. It's... No! Oh my god. Oh my god, that was way too tense for me. Thank you very much. Almost already lost that crest in the second room. I know we're using the base weapon here, but come on. That would have been a pathetic showing on my part. Why am I back on full HP? Riddle with head. Riddle with head. Yep. Riddle with head. It full heals you. I'm pretty sure. So very glad I eked out that extra money last floor. Considering it happened to be free. Well, look. That was just a bad roll on my part. Well, do I commit to this floor then? Oh, I was one. I'm not mad. You're mad. I don't know why you think I'm mad about it. Using this weapon tilts me so much. Really? That would have dropped an item and you stopped? It would have been a map, right? Maps are counted as items, but they can also be dropped at the end of a room. I mean, I guess I can get the master round from this floor. That's like a little bit more value that I can eke out. Sweet. Huh. At least it's enough to one-shot those bullet kin on this floor at the very least for me. At least. Oh! Okay, and there's a... And the muzzle wisps, and the gungeons. Okay, never mind. I'm actually going to be using the sling then. I think it's able to do enough damage to take these targets out because of the riddle of lead. I would have expected that a lot of those targets, not the basic bullet kin, but the other targets, would have taken 2 slingshots, which is just too much. If I just stand on this side of the boss fight and throw a couple more sling... Yeah, not even a couple more. I think I just speed through these floors now. Yeah. There's not really much reason to delay. You delay so you can get extra items, but I can't get extra items, so may as well not. Please give me a weapon that I want to use. Gilded bullets. That's actually really good for us. Gilded bullets. So, weapons deal more damage with the... The hell is that? Our weapons deal more... What the hell is that? Our weapons deal more damage with the more gold we have. So, since we're not spending our gold on anything, might as well have it. What is this? What is it? Someone tell me. Has that always been there? Is that a thing that's already been in the base game? It looks weird as hell. I swear that's new, or I've just never noticed it before. Can I don't seem to be able to interact with... Can I drop an item on it? Right, let's drop the item in. Thank you. This one? Alright, no clue. Ow! Ow. Okay, 2 hits to take out a Displacer Beast. That's not bad. Thank you, gun percent. Now I just need a reasonable weapon. Welcome to my store. It is empty. Well, if you got this run and Gungeon Blueprint, that is to say a rainbow run with Gungeon Blueprint, it just seems like you'd go boss room to boss room to boss room to boss room and win in like a couple minutes. If you chose the right item, at least. Oh, I like that they were out of sync with one another. Made that real easy for me. Junkin? Damn it. Can I even get Junkin? I have to imagine not. So destroying a chest, you have a chance to get Sir Junkin, who is an NPC, a familiar that levels up with the more junk that you have. I suspect it's not possible to get them in this mode because that would pretty heavily trivialize it. The difficulty, my understanding is at least, the difficulty is supposed to come from only having one item per floor, but having a selection and influence over the item that you get. Hey, got him on the rebound. Alright, it's possible that the boss is down in this direction, but I don't think it's that likely. Would love to be wrong, though. I think it's probably on the other side of the map. Alright. The wind up there wasn't working well. For some reason. Come back for that one later. Never mind, boss is down here. We're all good. Yeah, it's a lot of damage for a sling. I'm mad. I'm so mad. I even blanked. And I rolled away from it and just happened to hit me somehow with such a delay as well. It looked like it blew up and then I took damage a couple million years later. Would have hoped the bullet would have decayed by then. Don't ask me by what mechanism that would occur. I don't know. What if I go back to that thing now? I have no clue. Oh well. Time to bounce. This is going to be a really, really, really short run. Super Meat Gun, Omega. Omega is extra. Oh my god. Omega bullets is 100% extra damage on the last shot of each clip. You'll note that the sling doesn't really have a clip. Just has one per, which means I get 100% extra damage per attack. I need to try and stop using it so much, because I am definitely running out of ammunition quite quickly. Yep. That doesn't surprise me at all. I was pretty certain it was going to be like that. Which is to say quite quick. Thank you for the ammo, though. That, again, doesn't surprise me. I was actually pretty hopeful that was going to be the case, but I'm pleased by it nonetheless. We're probably going to mess around with the boss damage cap in this run. Just with all of these things already stacked. Oh. I'm still alive. Don't really want to spend any money if I can avoid it. Cell creep. Cell creep. Cell creep. Cell creep. So, did you bring something? I have been informed of one thing. I want to see if it's true. Yep. Oh, it super is. Hell yes. I would not have discovered that myself for a bunch of episodes' time. So, it's fair game that one got explained to me, which is that I had to give a master round and 2 items to the cell creep on floor 4 in order to reach the new floor. Still know nothing about that new floor, though. I mean, fighting the boss is the only thing I really want to do on this floor at this point, right? Come on, find me this boss then. Oh, I don't even get to take a Synergies chest? I really wanted that one. Oh well. Okay, pretty far from the spawn room up here. Really? Can't believe it. The boss is on the path that was closest to the spawn room. It's not usually the case. Although I guess this path could go for a fair while, and then that would make a much more sense. Because then it's the path that is closest to the start room without being close to the start. Yeah, okay, never mind. This makes sense now. Just gonna roll into you 3... I was gonna roll into you 3 times to deal the damage to kill. And just had enough at the end there. Sweet. Damn it. Ha! Almost! Yeah, lead shotgun round. Probably one of my least favorite enemies in the entire game. Not like from a design perspective. It's an excellently designed enemy. It just hits me a lot of the time, and I'm a salty boy. Just stand a little bit more still if you could. At least that room was easy. Come on, find me the boss. I just want to get the master around and then bounce. Woo, very slight angle on that shot to take out the dice spiel on there. More than happy to take the extra blank though. Come on. If anyone knows, I would really appreciate knowing myself whether or not Gungeon can appear in this run, specifically by destroying chests that are sat upon. Because if Gungeon can't appear, then I will very rarely bother going to any of those item rooms. But if it can, then I should always bother. It's a pretty impactful thing. And this should be the boss. It is. Hey, Warmonger. Love me a good Warmonger fight. And hell, this counts. We haven't had awful attacks so far. Probably could have manually dodged that, but I have enough blanks that didn't need to risk it. And I still get the biscuit. Anything here that I need to worry about? No, not at all. Is that the case? No, there's another thing. Okay, I almost left that floor. Woo! Really glad I took the time not to. RNG department. Chamber, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Alright, well, the obvious pickup here is Hyperlight Blaster. So much ammo, so much damage. So I have 13 shots. If I hit a shot, I get the shot back. If I miss, then I don't. All right, that makes sense. The explosive one pushed everyone else away, but okay, is everything in here going to be a globulon of some sort? Sorry, a globulon. A standard bulletkin of some sort? Immediately no, because there was a parakeet. Very much just looks like alternate art for creatures that already exist in the base Gungeon. I love the art of the floor, it's just... yeah. The hell? These are a lot of normal enemies in the game. Oh, there's some slightly modified ones. Okay, some tomes instead of books with different patterned attacks. Oh. Yep. Is this... it's not a boss. I could have sworn. So they had a bunch of figurines of the characters in the base game. Or the base characters in the game. On their table there. Where did those large shots come from? Come on. Yeah, there's a bunch of art assets, but these don't really seem to function differently to the enemies in the base game. Or at the very least, that makes them a lot easier to read initially. Anyone in here? Still? Yep. So that's kind of like the attacks from the summons in the Lich fight first phase. The upside down crucifix. For Satanism, despite the fact that it's on the Pope's chair. To honor the saint that requested to be crucified upside down because they did not believe they were worthy of the same death as Jesus. Okay.
You killed my master.
You killed my master. What? Cam Clark as Agunim. I don't know who I killed. That... okay, this enemy has some serious attack patterns. I should not be here underestimating them. Pretty sure I'm gonna win the fight, though, unless there's like a second phase. Also, is this the first example of voice acting in the game outside of Bullet? I got all the bad guns. Yeah, no, I've been in that position, my friend. That's what ended the streak. Katana bullets, and I don't get an item from this. Nice job. Did you get hit? The rain train. What do I even do now, though? But yeah. Yeah, that seems like that was correct to fall off there. And it's Monsters on the Forge. Okay, so it's actually just an extra floor that you can go to. Neat. I thought it was possibly going to be an alternate ending. Do I want any of these? I should probably just take the life orb because I have... yeah. I'll take the life orb because I already have so much extra damage that I thought that was going to be a lot more effective. happening here? Why is the life orb being so garbage? Oh, it's... seems to be picking up the pace now. Alright, I'll cop those 2 hits. Synergy's chest, obviously I'm not going to be able to get that. Drag absolutely all of the life out of each of your targets, though. It seems like that is much slower than just using the Hyperlight Blaster. But at the very least, I have a high ammunition weapon for when/if I run out of Hyperlight Blasting. I would like to go to the Forge. Sorry, that is to say the Blacksmith's Forge, so I'd like to go visit the Blacksmith. Oh, that counted as a missed shot. Oh, that's my bad. Alright. Actually, no, I'm just going for a unique synergy, right? I only have... if I only have 1 shot in my Hyperlight Blaster, then I'll always trigger the Omega Bullets that I got earlier. Ah, nifty. So all of these misses have been planned. Stay the hell away from me, because the Gungeoneers can suddenly roll and then suddenly shoot, and then suddenly you've taken damage where you thought you might not. Oh, thank you very much. I decided the strategy that I had been specifically gunning for wasn't good. It was definitely not that I decided to rectify a mistake that I'd made, because of course, can't have been a mistake. I went over that just before. This is all speedrun techniques, I'm just damage boosting. Ah, jammed enemies. Having silver bullets would be really good, but I also don't have that high of a curse, so it shouldn't matter too much. Still no junkin'. Come on, Forge. Hey! There's the bullet. Hell, I'll go kill the past. So it looks like... yeah, it looks exactly like that. But on floor 3. But that doesn't really make sense to be. The thing that we saw before that I was questioning whether or not I've ever seen it before. On that room. Oh, sweet. This has been pretty much damn near perfect. I'll go to the Pilot's Pass. It's actually one of my favorite paths. It's really difficult. It's, well, it can be really difficult. This being a beam weapon isn't going to help me. What? It's lame. I was hoping that Life Orb being a beam weapon was going to help me kill those skulls. But yeah, the Pilot's Past is really unique in terms of gameplay style. Wow. My blank was so poorly timed that I didn't kill either of the knives there. That's really bad on my part. Need to brush up on my timing, clearly. Ah, well. Looks like it shouldn't matter for too much longer. I'm probably going to 2-cycle the heart here just because of how slow we fire the sling. I'm totally okay with that. Never mind. Not only a 1-cycle, but a 3-shot. I'll be taking my master round And going to my past, thank you. So I have guaranteed that there's nothing different about going to hell. Although I'm not the resourceful rat. It'd be nice to be the resourceful rat, try and get the gun that kills the past, and see if I can kill the past of the resourceful rat. But for some reason, I suspect that's not going to be in the game. Because I feel like that would have been on the promotional material, were it the case. Excellent. Come on, pilot. That's all of it. Z will run. Done this past multiple times before. You can find it on the channel as well. Unregistered craft sword. This is H11 Absolution. Your craft has been scanned and known to be carrying property of the Imperial Hegemony of Man. You'll be towed by a standard track to power off all systems, but life support, any acts of aggression will be met with supreme prejudice. Comply within 20 seconds. You gotta make the jump and get out of here. There's no time for me to dock. But you don't even have a jump drive. Just go. I can't. Go. Computer, divert all power to forward weapons. I have this. So pretty much constantly moving here. This fight's gonna take a while, I can already see. I like going for the kill on at least one side when the enemy is doing this attack. So I can just roll downwards against the bottom of the screen here for safety. This is the best way I've found to handle that attack. Again and again and again and again. Please don't do another summon attack. Just get the lasers going on. I'll use my first flank here. Hell, it looks like we're actually just perfect here. That'd be neat. Yep. In fact, definitely looks like that's going to be the case. Hell yeah. Goodbye, H11 Absolution. Eh, it doesn't look like anything's different. I can't believe you did that. Where'd you learn those moves? Another time, let's get out of here. You don't have to tell me twice. And that's the completion of the pilot's past. Okay, so the pasts aren't different. Hell isn't different. The oubliette isn't different. Maybe the abbey is different. Scouter orbital bullets, and at the very least I did unlock katana bullets, and I now know the location of the next secret floor and the ability to access it, so that's good. That at least gives me another goal that I can complete on a lot of different runs. Maybe I complete that once with every different character. Maybe then we get something going on, but for the moment, what is this? What is this? A shrine to a Gungeonier's successors. Use alternate starting gun. Alright, everyone needs to change their starting gun right now before I ever forget. Okay. I can't do it. Oh, okay. I think you have to kill the 4th floor to unlock the alternate starting gun for each character. That's going to be the next thing that we focus on. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you. That's not Slay the Spire, it's Enter the Gungeon. I have spent so long doing just Slay the Spire that I forgot other games exist. The name of the game has been Enter the Gungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.